Ross Solomon!
Greetings YouTube, welcome to 0AD Newbie Rush. Bit of an unusual episode this one. I just wandered into the lobby and decided to record a game. And let's see what we've got. So it's a 4v4, it is mainland, what is that? Mainland medium, Aegean Anatolian. Okay, so we'll see which teams and players we have. Some very familiar faces amongst the lineups here. Let's go through them, starting with Team 1. I'm trying to get Team 1 in the north, but it's slightly off centre. Just make sure I got that right. So we got purple, green, blue, and light blue. So let's start with the light blue or cyan, playing as the Ptolemies. It's Edoput, rating 1396. I think they've submitted games to me before. Tiny player, Edoput. Ptolemies on the flank. Very interested to see how they get on. In the blue, we have the Britons, Dakara 1733. Won't mix them up with Dizaka or anybody with a similar name. Dakiras is the other one I mess up quite a lot. So this is definitely Dakara 1733. Very, very good player. Are they're not the biggest hitter here, but they're probably Team 1's top player from the looks of it. But let's move on. In the green, we have Principality of Zion, rating 1590, playing as the Gauls. Seen them play before, they're pretty good too. So this is shaping up to be quite a tough lineup for Team 1. Rounded out in the pink or fuchsia, Meta Foundation. Saw them the other day, apparently rating 1707. Wasn't that impressed with them the other day, but I don't think we saw the best of them. Looking through, they've gone for Cav early on, 7 of them, so I'm expecting a rush to their flank. Let's have a look at Team 2. Also in the yellow, it's Petio playing as the Ptolemies, so facing off against Edoput's Ptolemies. So Ptolemies on the flank, both sides. Edoput in the yellow, rating of 1400. Sorry, Peo 1424. I'm getting confused because I'm doing this live. And I'm seeing notes about people going for cav rushes. We'll see. I think we're going to see a lot of that. So Peo, saw them in the last game. They got absolutely stuffed. But I think they were possibly on a winning side. I'm not sure. I haven't seen enough of Peo to know if they're any good. But also playing as the Ptolemies in the orange, Mama 15. Now, Mama 15 has been on the show about 3 times and has had his ass handed to him on a plate every single time. 1258, not a great rating. Everybody seems to think he's a noob. We're hoping from all the practice he's doing in these big team games that Mama 15 is going to show this is the game where he shows what he's made of. In the red, also playing as the Ptolemies, and I'm gonna have to pronounce this very carefully. Gimungag. I'm going to go with. No rating, but rated themselves above 1250. Interesting. Gimungag. I'm going to mess that up every single time, I promise you. And looks like we've had possibly a little bit of confrontation here. Is this a chase? Yeah. So in the purple over this side, Weird Jokes playing as the Gauls, rating of 1877. Had a bit of trouble getting their rating working in the lobby before this game, and they already appear to have put the fear of crap up Meta Foundations because everybody's run away to the far side of the base. Yeah, so Weird Jokes playing as the Gauls has already gone in for quite a lot of cav, 8 of them. We've already seen Meta Foundation lose all that cav that he made, so they must have run straight into Weird Jokes while we were doing the other teams. Very bizarre. I think Meta Foundations is in very, very deep trouble here. I'm going to switch on the unit silhouettes because I've switched it off because I made a thumbnail earlier today for another episode, so I need to switch that back on. Right, I can see everybody a bit better now. So whatever was left of Meta Foundations has tried to face off against Weird Jokes. It's not really working at the moment. I don't fancy Meta Foundations' chances, although Weird Jokes has lost another cav unit. Is he going to go in for the women on the berries? No, he's just trying to wear these guys down. any other hassle going on. We have a raid over here. This looks like Peo raiding Edoput. So interesting. I think he's found an interesting seam of interesting seam of weakness there to attack. Although he's now run into slingers. So yeah, straight into the slingers. I don't think there's much to be had from going straight in there. They're all just there. I think he needs to sneak around the sides, but some early raiding on the flanks. What's Weird Jokes doing now? I think Weird Jokes has calmed down. No, he's got more cav. I think they're definitely going back in for another pass. It's almost made this side of the base uninhabitable. So Weird Joke's horrible player to play against. You could see all these corpses here. I think this is the leftovers of Meta Foundation's cav. It looks like he sent them straight in for a raid and they ran straight into Weird Joke's cavalry. And as you can see, that did not end well for Meta Foundations. So populations, Dakara, who we haven't actually looked at thus far today. Just seeing if this is still going on. Peo's got 11 camel archers now, trying to hassle Edoput, who's gone straight in for early mining a stone. Interesting, but taking a bit of a pasting there. Edoput has lost 5 units and not killed anyone, so Peo is possibly finding some success. Gunungag, that's how I'm going to go. Gunungag. Gunungag is currently leading the population. I am going to stuff that up every time I have to bloody say it. Gunungag. Leading with a population of 73. Dakara still going quite well on the other side there. Principality of Zion is sending Meta Foundation's resources because they're getting absolutely shot up here by this ongoing raid of Weird Jokes. Weird Jokes has got the lowest population 30, but Meta Foundations, who's lost 11 units just for killing 5. He's only, they're level now, but so they were to that horse drop dead. So they're both kind of cancelling each other out, but you can bet Weird Joke. Well, Weird Joke's has got idle women stood outside the CC. I'm going to wind him up about that. Weird Joke sorted out. Like, I'm going to look at them again, just because this is a collector's item. They're all just coming out the CC. He's too busy microing up here. Has he moved him yet? Yeah, now they're making a field. He's not going to like that. Let's just see. We all saw it. There were idle women on Weird Joke's base. Look at that. Rating of 1877. Well done, Weird Jokes. Anyway, Weird Jokes has gone to hassle the hell out of Principality of Zion here. He's killed some cav, but he's run into fully fit cav who are chasing him away. Don't fancy his chances now. They are struggling a bit, and I think Principality of Zion deciding not to get involved there. He's going back to hunting. Anybody close to phasing up? Gunungag has got to be close to phasing up because he's nearly at 100. No sign as yet. He's been going great guns. That is, 6 minutes and 41 seconds in. Population of 98. That is ridiculous economy boom there. That's really good. Which means he's probably not going to get knocked over fast, so I've got to properly learn how to say his name. But never mind. They do like to make life difficult for me. Weird Jokes has made it back to his base with all his horses there intact, and I think they're going to heal up a bit. Who is winning in that little mini battle? Weird Jokes up to population 45. Meta Foundation's really struggling. So he's now starting to get going. He's got barracks up and everything focused on this side of the base because this side is just death central. Principality Zone has sent some horses down here. Is that more of them? What, are they hunting, or are they just there to basically ward off Weird Jokes if he comes back? No, they're doing a bit of hunting as well. So is this a tactic? Is Principality Zone making sure his cav are here in case Weird Jokes gets the idea that he's gonna do a bit more raiding? Looks like he's had to go in for hunting. They're both trying to boom now. Yep. Gunungag has gone up to phase 2. I had a feeling he would do. So we'll start to see phase 2 structures very soon. Looks like Gunungag, if he keeps going at this pace, is going to absolutely smash it through to phase 3 and be a force to be reckoned with. But Dakara has reached 100. He's reached the magical 107 minutes and less than 57 seconds. That's pretty good. He's now producing infantry. He's got some stone mining on the go. Playing as the Britons, my favourite civ. Good old Dakara. Always knew he was a good player. So we'll see. I'm really interested to see how he does with the Britons. See if he does any better than I normally do. Everybody does a little bit better than I do. Having said that, while we got a quiet bit, I know Peyo was planning to attack someone. I got me rating up above 1200 for this is about the third time I've managed this, but I'm going to try and hold it there for a few weeks. I usually get it up there and then face somebody ridiculously stronger than me and it gets wiped out, but I toasted 2 newbies in a row the other day. That was a good night. So currently my rating is slightly inflated as we see Peyo going in on Oedipus. Now Peyo has definitely carved out an advantage for himself here as we see Principality of Zion going up to phase 2. Besides him, only Gunungag is up there. I'm getting good with his name now, that's alright. Peyo causing Edo put lots and lots of trouble. Population down at 55. Even Meta Foundations, who's currently pop capped at 60, is ahead of him. He's got Cav at the moment. Peyo's got 12 Cav. Principality of Zion's got 10 Cav. I'm wondering whether they're going to try and hassle Weird Jokes while he's still building up his forces. Weird Jokes has got the lowest infantry. If ever there is a time to attack him, that would probably be now, I reckon. Interesting. Mammoth 15, who we've not looked at, going along nice and steady. Also hit the magical 100 in under 10 minutes and is going up to phase 2. Who is in phase 2? Gunungag and Principality of Zion. Is it Zion or Zion? I'm going to go Zion. Well, actually, I'm going to have a look. I bet it's Zion. Yeah, Zion, not Zion. Principality of Zion. Fair enough. Dakaris is on his... sorry, I've done it. I've said the wrong word. Dakara is on going up to phase 2. Principality of Zion is at phase 2, as are Gunungag and Mammoth 15. This is going to be the worst ever episode for mispronunciations. I'm going to get a whole bloopers roll out of this one. Right. Peyo's still laying into Oedipus over here. Oedipus in trouble, I reckon. It's lucky he's got Dakara just behind him. So if he ever ran into problems, I think Dakara would come to his rescue. Principality of Zion is sending his horses hunting still. Yeah, no aggressive acts there. What have we got here? This is the smallest expansion in the history of 0AD. This is... I can't say his name again. Gunungag, who's building a military colony literally about 2 foot outside of his territory. I guess this is possibly to support Weird Jokes in an attack on Meta Foundations. Meta Foundation is 84, still in phase 1, and yeah, sure enough, Gunungag going up to phase 3. So I would expect to see some siege following this up pretty quick. It's quite a run he's had there. Has he got a big army? He has got the hugest army as well. So I've been really impressed with Gunungag. I was kind of hoping he'd be rubbish so I wouldn't have to say his name too much, but he's proven me wrong. He's doing really well. Weird Jokes has been incredibly conservative over here. Population now 105, still in phase 1. So still ahead of Meta Foundations, and Principality of Zion still got a presence over here. I think Meta Foundations has just about secured his borders now, although huge wide open gaps if Weird Jokes wants to get creative. Peyo's still orbiting around Oedipus' base. Oedipus obviously on defensive mode. What's he building over there? That's another barracks. He's got mini towers there. Still in phase 1 as well. And is it Gap or Gag? I bet I've been saying Gunungagap. There's an extra couple of letters on it. That's made it even. He's gonna stay as Gunungap Gag. Gap Gunungag. Why would you have a name like that other than to annoy me? Like, that's crazy. Dakara's going up to phase 3. Meta Foundation's finally going up to phase 2, as is Weird Jokes. They're facing off each other in this huge swathe of territory. So it now makes sense. Look at that. He's pressed right up here. We're seeing Elephant Stables. So Elephant's going to be ploughing into Meta Foundations real soon, I would imagine. And a couple of barracks there. I think we could see the plan safely forming there. In retrospect, perhaps not too bad a place to put your military colony. What else is good? There's a lot of activity in the middle from various bits of Cav. Everybody's keeping their cards pretty close, as we see Dakara has made it to phase 3. Which way is he going to go? He's upgrading at the blacksmith. Who's the head of research technology? Principality of Xeon. He's got all the upgrades. I think he's going to plan something nasty soon, surely. He's certainly aware there's this red line here. Where are they going?
Yes.
They've thought better of it. We're going to get masses of lag in this game, I reckon. Everybody's going to end up with a huge army. Peyo's still plaguing Ediput over there. Ediput's still behind on 84. He just has not been able to get his economy going.
Yes, Steve.
Don't know quite how he's working this. Nobody's got siege at the moment, but they've busted Peyo. They were trying to come in on that side and they've chased them away. Peyo, I think, is this Peyo's plan? Is it just to distract him to the point where he can get his own economy up strong? Peyo's still in phase 2. Ediput's still in phase 1. He needs to phase up like now. He really does. Still nowhere near at the moment. He's got to soon, surely. What we seeing over here? Any elephants? Couple of elephants on the way there. I think there could be an early attack. Meta Foundations. But a big presence here for Principality of Xeon. They are Javelinier Cav. Are they all of them? Yeah, so possibly they may be called to the rescue if elephants start rolling out. Here they are. That looks like the most likely place, and Peyo has decided to send the big army in. And why not? Ediput's in terrible trouble, still in phase 1, still not close to phasing up, as we see Mama 15 has reached phase 3. And I think if Dakara's going to come to his rescue, it's going to happen soon. Dakar himself putting a fortress up on that border. He's going to have to bail Ediput out sharpish, because Ediput is massively outnumbered. And how many hits has he taken? 26 losses. It's a bit of a massacre. They're retreating. There are reinforcements coming in. Dakara's got a ram out there. That is some of the first siege engines. Are these elephants on the go yet? Not yet. Interesting. You just feel it's going to kick off massively somewhere. We're seeing Principality of Xeon skirting around the outside of this, just checking out what's going on. The elephants are going wide. I can see Principality of Xeon's building a wall here. Doesn't want anything. That's the thing. I would have thought they'd have come through here. They're not going to build that in time. The elephants are going around. Are they going to try and take out that temple? They're already starting to take down these walls at this end. Over on the other side, Mama 15 has committed some forces in. Here comes Dakara, who's not going to have any of this. And fair play to Ediput. He did raise quite an infantry there. They're all getting stuck in. But the sight of Dakara coming around the corner here, I think might make Peyo withdraw. Certainly, Mama 15 is going to get splattered. He's up at the moment. Peyo's top killer, 51 kills. Most of those Ediput down to population of 91. And reinforcements have arrived, including a ram. That's going to go straight into Peyo's base. Has Peyo got anything to stop rams? I don't think he has, you know. He's got camel archers, he's got pikemen, but they aren't going to catch that up. He's got slingers, he's got nothing here. So I think more rams coming down. And over the other side, the elephants are going in as well. Meta Foundations is in the crap. It is... I gotta say his name again. Gunungag, who's going in. Going in massively. He's being supported by Weird Jokes. Weird Jokes has got a presence there, but it's all Gunungag doing this. 4 elephants, that CC ain't gonna last. Surely Meta Foundations is up a certain creek without a paddle. Principality of Xeon is hopefully gonna come in and give him a hand, but that CC is nearly halfway down. How's that elephant doing? That elephant's okay. Let's have a quick look over here. Rams made it through to the CC and is now pulling out. So that's got Peyo's attention. Peyo, I think, is now having to hurry back because Dakara's going in for the kill over this side. We've still got that CC is coming down. Coming down. No, it's still standing. They're going to go for a capture. No, that's coming down. So there goes Meta Foundation. See, it's like the curse of Meta Foundation. Same thing sort of happened to him in a last game. He didn't come off too good. So one of the big hitters on Team 1 been taken down. Fair play to Gunungag. He looks like a much better player than he was letting everybody believe beforehand. Who's got the kills? 129 for Gunungag for the loss of only 22. Meta Foundation had his ass handed to him on a plate. 53 population falling. Principality of Xeon has taken ridiculous losses as well. Only killed 23, lost 108. It's been a slaughter. They are going straight through there. On the other side, Dakara is about to knock over Peyo's CC. So getting a little bit of help from Eduput, although Eduput is down to, what's his population? Population of 109, so I'd like to say he supported him, but I'm pretty sure all of that was very much Dakara there. I think that was all his, but Gunungag is going straight for the jugular now. They're going after Principality of Xeon, and I think they're going to get them if they go, or are they going after Dakara? I think they seem to be bypassing Principality of Xeon's population's down to 91. Maybe they've decided he's no longer a threat and they want to go and hurt Dakaris while he's busy chomping on the remains of Peyo here. So Peyo down to a population of 113, trying to build a new CC. No, it's a barracks he's trying to build. And I think they're going to have to come back, try and fight this off. Not sure how that's going to go. They've turned tails. Oh, no, they are going back. I thought they were going to go for Principality of Xeon. Looks like they're coming over to try and stick it to Dakara, which I think is the right tactic. Over this side, Weird Jokes is just finishing off Meta Foundation, trying to capture his buildings. Meta Foundation down to a population of 32. Don't know where his population of 32 actually are hidden. They're going to probably fight a guerrilla warfare somewhere, but they're pretty much finished. Where has Gunungag gone? Here he is, 3 elephants and a whole load of infantry going straight for Dakara, Dakara still busy slaughtering Peyo down here. Not having it all his own way. Is he keeping an eye on what's happening at home? I think nobody is watching this. In comes, oh dear, be aware of it now. In come the elephants. Dakara, I think, he's going to lose his CC. Interesting times. Who's the top killer? Still Dakara. Is Dakara pulling his troops back? No, he's still just trying to smash everybody up here. What's Mammoth 15 doing? Absolutely Jack, from the looks of it. Down to population of 106. It looks like he sacrificed himself massively, sending in nominal amounts. They are little more than target practice, so not quite sure what the dealio there is, but it's not going to help Peyo, that's for sure. Over this side, Weird Jokes' base looking very industrious. Meta Foundation's base looking like a graveyard, although he is trying to build a new CC right at the back there with his 30 odd units left. Principality Xeon now being attacked with the 2 spare elephants and Weird Jokes. That CC, I think, is coming down, and we're keeping an eye over here. That CC's already gone, so Gunungag has destroyed Dakara's base there. There goes that CC. Who is winning? You tell me. I ain't got a clue. Peo has resigned. So Peo has thrown the towel in. He has been well and truly killed by Dakara, and with a little bit of help from Eduput. But what is the Gunga doing? He's already put a GG in. Does that mean he thinks it's all over? Nobody else has resigned. Difficult to see what's going on, but still 7 players on the board. I think Mama 15 is not going to feature here. He's down to a population of 76. It's just kind of stopped playing. Eduput doesn't seem to be reacting to this. Dakaris has no CC, or he has a CC over here. Gunungag still has the Gunungag has still got the top population, 186. What are they going to do? He's got walls up. I think they're just going to have to come down. Principality of Xeon has been wiped out, and send in Meta Foundations, who's now rebuilding. I think Principality of Xeon might be about to resign. He's been wiped out more or less. Still got a population of 53. So there is the possibility of building something, but he's sending stuff over to Meta Foundations. A bit disappointed with Meta Foundations and Principality of Xeon. I thought they would be a lot tougher. Who's this Ginungag guy then? Because he was hard as nails. He's now trying to... he's got a CC down over here. It's going to effectively be... him and Weird Jokes. Is Weird Jokes going to do something? No, Weird Jokes is just going to smash up... he's just going to smash up Meta Foundations again. I think they could do with him over here, because it is Takara and Eduput versus Gunungag. And I don't think there's much to stop them going left. Who's got all the kills? Dakara's got 326 kills, Gunungag has got 265, but a kill death ratio is 6-1, so that's pretty lethal. Are they going to take out the CC? I think they can probably ignore that for now. Just go hunting for... I think they're going to go down and smash up Eduput. Interesting. What's Weird Jokes doing? I'm not sure where Weird Jokes Army is. There they are. They still seem to think the action's over here. Everybody's got the cartography upgrade. This is a weird one. They're not going where I would expect them to go. There's the big battle over here going. Yeah, so Gunungag has gone straight in for Eduput, although there are rams going the other way for Dakara to attack this CC. So that CC isn't going to be there long. I think Dakara might actually have this, possibly. So they've reached Eduput's base. That's being destroyed. There is a CC being put down somewhere over here by Dakara. I've lost it now. Let's just watch Eduput's base get smashed to bits. There it goes. Weird Jokes is over here with a big army, not looking to smash too much up. There's elephants that are... That's Principality of Xeon and Meta Foundations trying to kill this elephant. There it goes. So they're still a factor, I guess. Principality of Xeon still got 70 odd. Weird Jokes has got pot max, so he is in a good position. Is he now going to go over and smash up Dakara? As Dakara comes in on the base of Gunungag, and over this side, trying to break through here and kill the last of this. I genuinely don't know, really. Somebody's going to get bored of this, I guess. We're only 20 minutes and 53 seconds in. Pretty much everybody appears to have lost a CC at some point. So Gunungag is definitely going to lose his here. Weird Jokes is finally sending people south to try and fight. Yeah, he's going to send the whole lot down here. They need to slaughter Dakara down here. Mama 15 has built a new base, but population of 46. I don't quite know what he's going to do. We're just waiting for all the armies to end up in the same place. Where did Dakara go? They're down here fighting in the remnants of Gunungag's original base. So I think they're going to try and go round, are they? Yeah, Weird Jokes is on his tail now. There's what has he got? Spearmen. Yeah, they'll take care of those rams. So I think Dakara possibly is in trouble. Population of 130 and falling, getting slaughtered at the top, slaughtered at the bottom. So it's looking like Team 2 at the moment, unless Principality of Xeon and Meta Foundations make a stunning comeback. Eduput is still also trying to rebuild. There would be comebacks aplenty in this if this pulls off. I'd be amazed if they manage to sort this out. So finally we're seeing Weird Jokes versus Dakara. Taking their while to get down there. Up here, it's a bit of a stalemate. They've finally broken through the fence and they're trying to get rid of that CC that Dakara's got up there. Dakara has a CC down here, which is a good base of strength, but he's getting chased away by Weird Jokes. So Weird Jokes suddenly has started killing things. 195 for a loss of 126, and it's still Gunungag who's got the most lethal kill death ratio, 443 kills, although Dakara has killed 427 but has lost more, but he is involved in fighting on two flanks. Eduput still population of 50. These guys coming back strong at the moment. Looks like Principality of Xeon has got 100 or so troops together. Meta Foundations seems to have given up on warfare altogether, I think. Weird Jokes tailing Dakara back all the way to his base. And Dakara now population of 85. Would you believe Principality of Xeon has got the highest population on Team 1? And his army just seems to be wandering around in circles over here, trying to pick off the odd straggler. So it's looking like Team 2 have got this. Anybody else going to chuck the towel in? Dunno. Over this end, this is all, yeah. He's got that whole area now, so Gunungag's coming down and is going to try and murder the... It's another murder for Eduput. Population of 53. From the south, Weird Jokes now filing back. Left Dakara in a weak state, population of 68. Meta Foundation, population 69, so Meta Foundation's even got more troops than Dakara. Dakara just did not get any support there. That's a problem for him. Mama 15 is doing his own thing in the middle. I don't know what for. It's got an elephant house with no elephants in it.
DSD?
Dakara doesn't have... nobody's got any siege, have they? Oh, Gunungag is raising siege, so I think he's going to try... Yeah, oh. Weird Jokes troops up here have run into Principality of Xeon. I don't think that's going to help Principality of Xeon much. Who has notched up 117 kills. Still massively in deficit, but I think he's... seems to be slaughtering Weird Jokes up this top end. Weird Jokes' attention's not over there. It's going to be over this way. So maybe Principality of Xeon will get a few more kills, improve his score a bit. Ediput down to population of 14, so he's finished in this, and it's a question of what Gilingug is gonna do. He's pretty much abandoned this flank. It's 1 or 2 odd troops there. So Dakara's ended up down here, currently being besieged by Weird Jokes, and I think he might have to resign because they're going to get a capture on that CC. There is a hero in there. Yeah, there it goes. So Dakara's homeless. It's not going well. I think Dakara's going to have to resign. There he goes. Dakara goes, and that surely is it for Team 2 now. They have got the victory they wanted. Who's going next? So who is left? Mama 15 and Weird Jokes and Gilingug versus Principality of Zion, who's resigned and left immediately. Meta Foundations left all on his own. I mean, he's resigned. That's the end. Good game. That was a bit crazy, wasn't it? Right, let's get out of here and have a look at the summary. I'll have to try that again at some point. Just crashing into the lobby and getting picking up a game and watching it. Yeah, interesting game. 32,690 plays 28,143. In the end, a pretty clear victory. You would have to say the scores individually reflect who did what. Dakara was very strong, but he was on his own. Got minimal support from Ediput, who was in trouble all the way through from Peo. Principality of Xeon, never really a fighting force. And Meta Foundations, we saw absolutely 0 of them, as reflected by that low military score. On the other side, Peo, we saw him hassling Ediput for the first quarter of the game with camel archers. But as soon as Dakara turned up, he got wiped out and was never really a fighting force again. Player of the game for me, without a doubt, and it pains me to say it because I have to say his bloody name again. It's Gningagap. That's the last time I'm going to say that guy's name. Well done to him in the race. Absolutely most valuable player in that game. Weird Jokes supporting role in the end, but he did bash up Meta Foundations early on and really screwed him over. And then he was basically mopping up whatever's left whenever this guy, who I can't pronounce, had steamrollered his way through one half of the map. Mama 15, in keeping with previous performances that we've seen from Mama 15, the only difference is Mama 15 just happened to be on the winning side. So in reality, that was 2 against 4, and the 2 did the business. I suppose you can give Peo a little bit of credit. He did slow Ediput down and did launch an attack on him and did have him in trouble early on. And he ran straight into Dakara, who was always going to slaughter him. And thereafter, he wasn't up to much, unfortunately. But he did resign early. I think he threw the towel in way too early. But fair play to the 2 fighters, the 2 serious fighters on Team 2. They basically saw everybody else off between them, and despite Dakara's brilliantly valiant efforts, he just did not have an answer to those 2 guys. I don't know who this guy is, but or what his rating should be, but he gave his rating as just about over 1250, which I guess is correct technically. But I think it's considerably higher than 1250. I think he's probably up in the 16 to 1700s. Dark horse. I wonder if he's one of these players who is a top player but has just come back with a ridiculously named account with no rating just for anonymity. But if you ever see, you're not going to forget that name, are you? If you ever see that guy, rest assured he's pretty tidy. Anyway, let's end it there. That was an interesting exercise. I'll have to do more of these, just do a live recording on the fly in the lobby. It's a good way of generating content really quick. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to be notified of future episodes. If you'd like one of your matches featured on the show, see the video description of how you can submit your replays. And if you can't wait for the next episode, then why not check out these playlists in the end titles for more replays, commentary and tutorials on 0AD Newbie Rush. I'll see you in the next video.